second ahead of Veda Pratama. It's 2 seconds really off the lead, and that is going to be a tough thing.
And he's doing very well with this at the moment.
Well, that's right, and of course he was, you know...
Big shame for them.
It is indeed, and let's hope Tinhouse is sitting there not to swallow.
And I tell you what, this will be the biggest victory of Hakim Dinish's career, and that is the biggest commentator's curse of you.
In that incredible group of guys at the front of the cup last year, everybody except him has moved up to Moto 3, wanting to get up, but let's hope it's just the shock of it and he'll soon be on his feet.
But Peter, that's your career, Peter.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
How about that?
Did for him, didn't I? Okay, Hakim looking soup, but he's still too young, even with the 1 year dispensation for being in the top 3 in the Rookies Cup. He's not...
Has left the likes of Mitani moving right up there as well. 8th position for the age attack.
Superb at the moment, but Brian is not going to let this one leave this one lying down.
No.
He's going to be old enough to ride in Moto 3, otherwise he'd be in the GPs now. So there is that expectation.
Alan Cup champion, great stuff from him. And the TV screen says Yaroslav
go after Hakim. He's going to get in the slipstream through the fast right-handers onto the back straight, and it's going to be an action that he really should be a notch above these guys.
But you know, pushing his crash. No, it's not him. It is just Christian Daniel. That's good. Right. But yes, Peter
outbreaking well. Does he want to lead down to the last corner or not?
I don't know, but Brian's not exactly. Never know with Rookies Cup, do you? You turn up and someone else has taken a big old step. And well, I mean, what do you do if you're this top 3? Hopefully, you're as intelligent as we believe them all to be. Keep thinking, look, I'm not doing airtime on my Rookies Cup bike and not winning this race. For goodness, we're looking at 2 of them as well. Hakim Dinish and Veda Pratama going with Uriarte. You keep it all relatively in order, safe, clean, hard racing, because you all want to win. So here he comes down the back straight. Dinish brakes as late as he possibly can, getting all squirrel. At the moment, this is really impressive from him, and the gap to 4th place is increasing, Peter. But boys, you can all come home with a podium minimum if you keep it up right into the final corner. Early into turn 6, but that's not the overtaking move there. Brian is building up now for a run to...
Oh, and there goes Veda up the inside. He did it at the same place, and he looks over it. He's just
5 laps to go. Here's what happened with Christian Daniel Jr. The number 70 in the middle of your screen there, 4th in this pack. Just up to that final corner, and then he's going to try and pick his pocket.
He has another possibility, though, doesn't he? Coming out of and looks over his shoulder.
How dare you? How dare you do that to me?
Yeah.
The inside, bit too much, asking too much of the front brake. The front wheel, the front tyre says no thanks. This
left-hander and into the right. That's an overtaking possibility. But of course, you set right. Well, he obviously...
Look at him back it in as well.
He's obviously happy in that corner, isn't he? Because he's done...
And unfortunately, Kermantinez gets sent several feet.
Set it up for a change when it comes down to the last corner. Is he going to go inside him?
No, he's not. He's sitting.
Make the move through those fast right-handers. He's done it twice now.
There'll be a lot. As an understatement, into the gravel. There, he's waiting. Here it is then, grandstand finish. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be plenty of people watching back to seeing what he was doing through there, how he's turning in, how he's using the throttle.
Yeah, as you say, it's a huge question because Brian Uriarte.
They're on to the back run. These fast right-handers, Dinish versus Uriarte to kick us off in. If he's using the back brake or something like that to get it turned so much tighter than everybody else, just send it.
Made a mistake at the final turn in, I think, race 1 last year. So he's not, he's going to stick.
He's cut round 1. Who's it going to be?
I think Hakim's going to outbrake himself from
the inside.
Yeah, and that's a 5th gear corner if you're going really quick, which he clearly clear of that, hopefully. But just what do you do? It does all come down to that last corner. Run wide, and Brian will get underneath him and exit out of the last corner.
This is it, Brian.
He is. Often guys will go through there in 4th. You've got to know exactly what you're doing in 5th. It doesn't look like any of these 3 are going to make a break for it, get away far enough away for it not.
Round the outside.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, what a move that is! It's the run to the line.
For him to do that, assumingly he did do it in 5th, and not be worried that he's going to get himself offline or anything. Not to be a last corner battle.
And also, if we look at the lap times again, I mean, they've run across the line. Let's see what the lap. Peter, lead us through.
Surely he's going to win it. I think Brian Uriarte has this. Hakim can't get out of the slipstream and in front. Knows that. Absolutely superb. And it'd be interesting to see now whether Brian follows him.
Time is there, so a 149.5, 149.4, 49.3. Everybody else, Morelli back straight now. I can see Veda Pratama, the 54, coming in down the inside, looking in towards.
And tries to pick up just exactly what he was doing and
just behind them, a 149.6. Okay, Thompson was able to put in a 49.3, but Valley turn 6, overtaking Morelli there. He's very late on the brakes, Veda Pratama. He's looking up into 7th place.
Kim Danish there getting a really good drive down the back straight and threatened to take 2nd place away.
He's not going to close down a 5-second gap now, so it really is between these 3 for the win. But there, or 6th, I should say. But all this drama behind Peter has left
from Brian Uriarte on the 51.
This lot are absolutely drilling it. It's nearly 3 seconds now. Are any disasters for the race-winning chances?
And the guys know what it's like to run, you know.
Uriarte and Danish running away with it. It was Singapore, unfortunately, who had that big accident, but though Thompson did bring him in a little bit by a few hundredths of a second in the last sector or so.
Tyres of this age, the Pirellis hang on very, very well indeed. They're tremendously...
It says on our live timing screens, rider okay.
Well, as is, well, you can breathe a sigh of relief from that, because as you say, it was...
If you look at the lap times last time around, the leading trio all near enough for 148. Well, nobody else is in them.
You know, predictable. So even if they fade, it's a predictable fade. So the guys shouldn't be caught out. It's pretty spectacular and good to see him get away from that.
Lucas Brown has crashed as well. Someone else down in the background too. 148. It's as simple as that. Pratama, though, started, of course, 15th on the grid, up 4.
You know, through practice, they use used tyres and new tyres, so they're very well prepared for the race.
Me.
And I was speaking to, you know, Danny Revolta, right?
18 places now. I mean, that is a heck of a start. This lad is so talented, isn't it?
Situation.
Well then, down the back straight we come, 4 laps to go. I mean,
had a coach and he said, I'm just worried that the guys are too excited. They all just, you know, they're not tense enough. And yeah, and Hakim Danish goes up the inside of Brian Uriarte to take 2nd place. So
Peter, this is an exciting race. It's gearing up for a crescendo right at the end. Just look at these.
And Lucas Brown was one of those. He said he just wants to do it. He's talking about passing everybody at the first corner. Kim now is going to chase Veda, and it's these right-handers where Veda did the
riders 3 abreast into turn 6. Benyat Fernandez thinking, oh, look at me, I'm already fighting for the...
And he's come unglued for him.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, I mean, our timing screen's not quite keeping up.
The overtaking on the previous laps, and they're now taking a riding lesson from the
top 4 in Rookies Cup in my first race against the likes of Morelli. You know, there was someone else who went down and things like that, but I couldn't quite pinpoint who it was before they disappeared on our